Please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Rise of the Divine Goddesses. I'm so glad you could be here with me today. Okay, so please remember to like and subscribe to my channel and also share and comment. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the secrets of the ancestors. Let's see what the ancestors have to say. Now with these, I will read them so we can get more insight. Okay. Okay, let's see what we have here. All right, so we have the shadow, trials and tribulations. We have Mother of Air, boundaries. And we have the High Priestess, intuition and knowingness. Okay, now this could be for a water sign with the High Priestess. Okay, so let's take a look at 18, the shadow. See what it has to say here. Some encouragement from our ancestors. Okay, with the shadow it says, watch your back, caution, danger up ahead. This is a time of illusions. If they tell you the sky is blue, check. Dishonesty, deception, and insincerity are in the air. Trust your intuition. Your inner voice is screaming to get your attention. There is more to the situation than meets the eye. And the ancestral, memory says, the shadow shows up as a Yoruba trickster god, Isu, within the moon with two faces to represent his ability to communicate between realms. He is the Orisha, or deity of marginal worlds, a protective messenger between the earth and the divine. And this is the ancestral medicine for you. The funny thing about that shadow is that it always pops up. Have you done any shadow work? Okay, so this card corresponds to the moon. And the declaration for you is, I am willing to feel and release my fears and doubts. I am willing to release my fears and doubts. Okay. And next we have a Mother of Air. And this talks about boundaries. Okay, so that's card number 35. Okay, but the Mother Air says, stay true to what feels right for you. Honor your boundaries, approach with discernment, speak your truth, and make decisions based on your assessment of the facts. So be honest, upfront, and direct, but be aware even constructive criticism can be wielded like a weapon. When this blunt mama ancestor shows up, she wants you to be logical, unbiased, with strong communication. Okay, so what's the ancestral memory? The Mother Air appears as La Madama, an Afro-Caribbean spirit family, gifted in intuition, oracles, and alchemy. She wields a broom as a wand. Oral history says that this ancestor was an enslaved woman who worked on the plantations in the Spanish-speaking Caribbean. So what's your ancestral medicine? Are you suppressing your emotions? We all have those hard-edged queens in our lineage. You don't want to get on their bad side. Where can you use this wisdom in your life? Okay, so this corresponds to the Queen of Swords. And we know the Queen of Swords is no nonsense. So the declaration to you is, I speak with clarity. So whatever you say, make sure that you do it with clarity. Okay. And next we have the High Priestess, intuition and knowingness. And this is card number 2. Okay, so with the High Priestess, it says, stop searching for answers, meaning, and power everywhere but inside of yourself. The powerful High Priestess ancestor comes forward to say that it is time to go deep within. There is something that you know that you may even have been in denial about for a long time. You are a child of the moon, connected to infinite intelligence. Remember that. Insist that your voice be heard. No more people pleasing. You know what you need to know. Trust your own voice and your intuition. That still small voice is us. We, your ancestors, are the divine, and so are you. So here's your ancestral memory. The high priestess is depicted as Egyptian goddess Hathor, showing us as above, so below. Hathor, the cow god, represents love, fertility, beauty, and pleasure. The high priestess stands in a lake of mystery at night. This indicates the unknown. The energy can be frightening when we are not in a state of trust and belief. Okay, so what's your ancestral medicine? Honor your sensitivity. Be honest with yourself and others. Allow your intuition to guide you on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, unlocking profound insights along the way. And this corresponds, of course, to the high priestess. So your declaration is, my intuition is my direct channel to divine spirit. That's lovely. Okay. Okay. Next, we have the Beauty and the Soul Oracle. Let's see what it has to say. What spiritual guidance can it give you? We have the Juggernaut Woman. We have the Hanged Woman, or the Hanging Woman. And we have the Hierophant. Okay. So, what is the Juggernaut Woman? Let's take a look at that. Okay, so it means unstoppable, fearless, reborn. So you are unstoppable right now. You are fearless and you are reborn, made new. So you have become a force to be reckoned with. Whatever or whomever that has held you back for so long is no longer a factor for you. You're finally seeing past the illusions, seeing through the rose-tinted glasses. And because of this, you are a brand new person. A more stronger version of you has been born in you. You're allowing the old you and the old in general to die out. There's no looking back to any of it, for you see things with a new set of eyes. You're no longer operating in your ego. That part of you has been destroyed. People may not understand this new you, but this new you is indeed unstoppable. There's a presence about you that's so fearless, so forceful, that others may find it intimidating or even scary. You were always meant to become who you are now. You just had to walk away from the person you thought you were. Okay, that's beautiful. And next we have the Hanging Woman. Okay, so let's find the Hanging Woman. Okay, with the Hanging Woman, it talks about self-limiting, self-sabotage, or stagnation. So whatever situation you feel tied to or feel you can't get out of is due to your own limiting beliefs. You have the power to release yourself from anything or anyone that may be holding you back. But the question is this: how badly do you want out of your imprisonment? Have you gotten too comfortable with life, fucking you so hard to the point you're numb from it all? So you choose to sit comfortably in discomfort. It's time to release yourself. You're not at the end all be all here. Turn on your ability to think clearly and release yourself of the things that is causing stagnation in your life. You have to look at things from a different perspective. Maybe that is all you need to realize, that you were never stuck to being with, you were never stuck to being with, you were just too comfortable to move. So basically just, don't self-limit yourself, don't sabotage yourself. You're meant to move. You just have to release yourself from what's holding you back. And that's the Hanging Woman. Okay, next we have the Hierophant. Okay, so let's find the Hierophant here. Okay, so with the Hierophant, it talks about a mentor, traditional values, knowledge. So unlike the high priestess, who is more equipped with spiritual knowledge and heavy psychic abilities, the Hierophant is blessed with earthly knowledge and is considered the key holder to all things of traditional values and beliefs. She is the one to teach and give earthly experiences to others, as she is filled with wisdom of all things involving earthly matters. She is seen as a counselor or someone who is wise and not afraid of sharing her profound knowledge to the world. When her energy shows up, it is time for you to come into some sort of knowledge or higher learning. The Hierophant also comes to you to advise you that spirituality should not distract you from learning what needs to be taught on the earthly plane. Okay, so the Hierophant is more of an earthly knowledge, whereas the High Priestess is more of a spiritual knowledge. Very nice. And our last oracle cards. And these are the Love Quest Oracle. Okay, let's get that over here. Now, we have the Blues. So this is card number 6, and we have Love Infinity. That's card number 46. And then we have Soulmate, card number 57. So let's look at card number 6, the Blues. It says, they say it's a broken heart, but I hurt in my whole body. All right, so that's by Blair, Gossip Girl. Okay, so to the seeker, and this is you. It says the Blues card is a complex and multi-layered card. The blues in jazz refers to a type of music that is melancholy and often expresses feelings of sadness. The reference to blues songs adds another layer of meaning to this card. The blues are often associated with sadness, heartache, and loss, and this could seem to embody those emotions. Now, this card suggests that you may be experiencing feelings of sadness, heartache, or loss in your love life. It may be a time of mourning or grief, and it may feel like the wounds are too deep to ever heal. However, like listening to the blues, this pain can be cathartic and healing. It may be important to allow yourself to feel and express these emotions in order to move forward. Sometimes love can be easy and joyful, yet other times it can be difficult and painful. Be reminded that it's okay to be vulnerable and to express your emotions, even when it's difficult. Okay. So the Spirit says, "'Tis better to have loved and lost than never to have loved at all." Okay. So, and that's the Blues card. And next we have the Love Infinity card, and that's 46. Let's take a look at that. All right. Here it says, take love, multiply it by infinity, and take it to the depths of forever. And you still have only a glimpse of how I feel for you. Oh, wow. So this is by Jack Black, Meet Joe Black. So that's really interesting. Take the love and multiply it by infinity and take it to the depths of forever, and you still have only a glimpse of how I feel for you. So someone has very deep love for you. This love is like infinity. Okay, so to the seeker, this Love Infinity card may indicate that you are experiencing a deep and profound love that has the potential to be infinite. This card symbolizes a love that knows no bounds, transcending the limitations of time, space, and circumstance. This love is given freely and without reservation. The kind of love flows naturally and unconditionally. At its core, the Love Infinity card embodies the ideal eternal love. Okay. So, what does the Spirit say? Okay, so this card represents the World card. So the ocean, the Spirit speaks and says, the ocean is in awe of the vastness of the universe. Wow. And it's paired with the Soulmates card. So when it's paired with the Soulmates card, it says, there are none. Love is infinity. So love is infinity. The beautiful love, marriage, magical love, self-love, yin love, and the omniscience cards are some that pair amazingly with love infinity. Wow. So you have love infinity and soulmate. So that's really profound. Okay. Next, we have soulmate. Okay. And that's 57. Let's take a look at the soulmate card. Okay. Love makes your soul crawl out from its hiding place. That's by Zora Neale Hurston. So love makes your soul crawl out of its hiding place. That's very interesting. So to the seeker, that's you. The vulnerable love card advises that it is okay to be vulnerable in love, and that vulnerability can often lead to a deeper connection with your lover. It is important to let go of fears and open yourself up to the possibilities that love can bring. Embrace your emotions and speak them openly and honestly with your love. Being open and vulnerable in love, you may find a partner who values and cherishes your authentic self for who you truly are. Even though it can be scary and uncertain, you are urged, to take risk and trust in the journey, even if the outcome is unknown to you. If you are not in a relationship, this card could mean that you will soon meet someone who is open and vulnerable with you, and you are to treat them gently and with care. Okay, so the Spirit says, how can you be truly loved if you are not known? So you got to make yourself known, right? When a vulnerable love card appears, it is a message to the seeker to open their heart, and they may discover a love that is truly worth the risk. Beautiful. Okay. So those are some very encouraging oracle cards there from your ancestors. Now we're going to look at the feelings and emotion cards here and see what it has to say. We'll clarify these with the sexual magic cards. Okay, we got 3. We have grossed out. So someone's feeling grossed out. And we have jealous. Someone's feeling very jealous. And then we have crush. So someone has a crush on you. Someone's grossed out and jealous that you have a crush. Okay, so let's find out who's grossed out, or what's this all about. What's grossed out about? These are my sexual magic mini cards. Real tiny. What's grossed out? Okay. So we got 4 instead of 3. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So with this card, there's somebody that worships the ground you walk on. Someone just thinks that you are so abundant, so nurturing and giving. But someone's grossed out about that. That someone worships the ground that you walk on. And then we have 9 of Cups in reverse. In fact, this person's so grossed out the fact that someone finds that you are their wish fulfillment. They don't want you to be someone's wish fulfillment. And then we have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So with the Ten of Pentacles, someone truly desires you. The desire for you is very intense with the number 10. Someone's grossed out about that. And then we have the Judgment. Someone would like to renew something with you, maybe try again in a relationship. Someone is grossed out about that. Okay. Now let's find out why they're jealous. Why is this person jealous? Why are they jealous? Okay. Got 4 again. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So someone is not only jealous, they're pissed. They're angry about something. And they're going to be moving quite fast in this situation. And then we have Lovers. They're jealous because of your lover, or that you have a lover, or someone that maybe you chose, or someone who chose you. And they're also jealous because you are connecting with this person or sending messages to this person. They're very jealous of this. And then we have the Hierophant. They're jealous about you maybe talking to someone, a mentor, or someone you get advice from. They're jealous of that. So someone's very jealous of that. So these are the reasons why they're jealous and pissed. Okay, so what's crush? Who's crushing on you? Who's crushing on you? We have 7 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Okay, with the 7 of Pentacles, whoever this is that's crushing on you, that has a crush, this person really wants to invest in you. They want to tie that red string around you to keep you attached to them. And then with the Page of Pentacles, they want to talk to you. They want to take you somewhere or get you somewhere and give you lots of stuff to drink. Here, I'll show you that right here. I have to cover some of it. See how that person is looking and he's giving her drinks and there's more down there? This person wants to get you drunk or get you somewhat intoxicated. They want you to feel it because they're just so crushing on you. But now what they do after that, I don't know. But with the Ace of Wands, let's see if I can cover this. With the Ace of Wands, this person has a lot of passion for you. This person really wants to be with you. They want to show you how much passion that they have for you because they are crushing on you. And this person also, with the Page of Swords, is watching you. They're checking you out, and they're also checking out your body. And they particularly like your backside, okay? And they're crushing on that too. All right. So these are the emotions. So there is someone, though, that's grossed out about something, and they're jealous at the same time that you have a crush on someone, or that someone has a crush on you. Okay, now let's take a look at some true emotions. What are the true emotions of the person that you love or desire, or the person that's on your mind? What are their thoughts, feelings, and desires and intentions towards you? What are their intentions towards you? What are their desires? What are their true emotions? Whoa, got a little bit extra there. On the bottom, we have living in the moment. So you're being encouraged to live in the moment, or maybe you already are living in the moment. Having vacation, chilling out, relaxing, getting some peace of mind. There's nothing like that, right? Okay, I'll put this back up here. Okay, so we have reckless love, reckless love, sex. That wanted to jump out of my hand. We have fake busy. We have spiritual, chaos, ego death, downward spiral, spiritual awakening. Okay. We have I love you. There's someone who loves you. And next we have funeral. So there's a funeral or someone who may have passed away or is passing away, or, well, actually it's a funeral. So there's a funeral. You could be attending a funeral in the future, or there's an end of something. Okay. So with reckless love or reckless sex, someone feels that you are being reckless. Now, this could be your person that feels this way. Someone in your energy feels that you are being reckless with love. And they're saying that you're being fake busy. This person right now is going through chaos spiritually. This person is having an ego death. They're going on a downward spiral. And they could be having a spiritual awakening. There is someone in your energy who says, I love you. And then we have the funeral. All right, so let's take these piece by piece. So what's reckless love? Let's find out. What is reckless love? We have the Eight of Wands, we have the Fool, and we have the Queen of Wands. And on the bottom, we have the Seven of Cups. This is all that glitters is not gold. Look beyond the clouds, and it also talks about money improvements. So you'll be getting some money improvements. Now, this person who feels that you're being reckless with love or sex, this person feels that they want you to know that they feel that all that glitters is not gold. So in other words, you know, it's whatever you think is something is, it may not be what it really is, you know. So, and someone's being a little petty here. We have the Ace of Wands, speedy news or a situation coming, arrows of love. So whoever's feeling that you are being reckless with love or reckless with sex, someone knows that you have been getting messages from someone about a situation that's coming, or that these are arrows of love. So someone's concerned about that. And they're concerned that you may be taking, with the Fool, that you may be taking a leap of faith, maybe towards some friends or happiness, or needing to take a giant leap forward. So someone feels that you're being reckless, that you're just jumping ahead of yourself or just jumping into things. And then we have Queen of Wands. So a woman over 25, you're very positive. You're very fiery and outspoken. You're very attractive, very sexy and beautiful. You know what you want and you go after it. So someone thinks that you're being, the way you're presenting yourself is reckless, maybe reckless with your sexuality or something like that. So someone feels that way. Okay. And next we have fake busy. So someone thinks you're being fake busy. But you're pretending that you're doing something and you're not. Or maybe there's someone in your energy is being fake busy, pretending they're doing something, but they're not. Okay, what is fake busy? We have Judgment. We have the Ten of Wands. And we have Justice. And on the bottom, we have the King of Cups. So a man over 25. This person seems to be very gentle, emotional, or kind of shy. Now, it doesn't have to be a male because there's no gender in tarot. So there's someone who's very gentle towards you, someone who's very emotional, and this person can be somewhat shy. Now, the person who's fake busy, with the Judgment, someone knows that there's a decision that you're going to make, and it's pending finality. And they feel that the only decision that can be made is, it's whatever they feel, under these particular circumstances. So whatever the circumstances you're in, they know that whatever decision that's going to be made is going to be a finality. So whoever it is that's being fake busy, that's what they feel. They're feeling that judgment is coming in for them. And then we have the Ten of Wands. This person feels weighed down. weighed down with problems. They feel like things are a very heavy load. And I think that the fact that they're in their emotions, feeling that, you're looking really good, looking attractive, and you're getting messages from someone, they feel that this is reckless, that you're being reckless, and this burdens them. They're burdened by this. This is really hard for them to bear. And then we have justice. So there could be some type of legal situation or some type of documents you have to work out. This could also involve the police. But also finding out the truth in a matter affecting the balance. So there could be some justice in someone finding out the truth and the matter affecting the balance of maybe possibly a relationship or some type of situation. And so for you, this is justice, but for this person, it's a burden for them. So when they find out the truth, it may be a burden for them. A finality of something. Okay, next we have spiritual. So we have chaos, ego, death, and downright spiral. So someone is spiraling, someone's having an ego death, someone's mind is in chaos. You could be having a spiritual awakening. Okay, so what's spiritual about? What's spiritual about? So the cards want to jump, but they're holding back. Okay, we have the Nine of Cups. We have the Eight of Swords. And we have the Devil. On the bottom, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So there's someone who's going to be visiting you. You might have a visitor coming. It talks about a message to share. So maybe someone wants to share some information to you or with you. This could be a visitor. So with spiritual, it seems that with the Nine of Cups, someone feels that maybe either you are being smug or they are being smug about a situation. Someone feels real pleased about something. Someone feels that you're feeling real pleased about something, real smug, because it looks like you're getting your wish fulfillment, and they may not like it because they're going through an ego death right now. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Yeah, someone's really frustrated, whoever's going through this ego death or chaos. They feel bound and gagged. They feel like they can't do anything. They feel trapped in their head about this situation. And then we have the Devil. So you could be dealing with someone who's a Capricorn. This person is jealous. They feel like whatever the situation is, this recklessness from you is just nothing but trouble. But the question is, are you able to break the chains that are binding you? Is something binding you? Could it be this person who's going through chaos and having an ego death? You are holding back. So are you holding back from something? Okay, well, whatever the case, this person's in their head. They're obsessing over this situation, obsessing over you. Someone could be dealing with addictions. I mean, this situation could be toxic or turn toxic because right now it talks about spiritual. They're going, you see how their head is moving? It's like their head is going. So they're on a downward spiral. So someone's on a downward spiral. Oh my gosh, this is Mercury retrograde. Someone's on a downward spiral. They could be having a spiritual awakening, or you could be having a spiritual awakening. But definitely an ego death right now. Okay, and then we have I love you. Okay, let's see what that's about. What is I love you all about? Okay, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. Oh, that's too much right there. Okay. We have the five of Wands. We have the Emperor. On the bottom, we have the Moon. So there's some type of mystery, or there's some type of secrets or something. Could be deceptions or delays. Emotions are up and down. You could be, it talks about maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others. Someone could be, deceiving themselves, or deceiving themselves emotionally, or deceiving others. But you don't know this. This is hidden from you. Okay, so with I love you, we see the Ace of Swords in reverse. Someone, there's some type of frustration. There's a double-edged sword when it comes to this situation. And someone feels that this is a hollow victory. But in reverse, someone's no longer frustrated, and, there's no double-edged sword, and this victory is not hollow with I love you. So whoever loves you, this is not a hollow victory for you. And someone with the Five of Wands, someone could be arguing about this, or will argue, or is arguing with you. It talks about battles around you. So there could be conflicts or battles around you. It could be battles between you and your person, or maybe even a third party. But in either case, you could have others. You could have others that love you. You could have your person, or there's a third party that loves you. But someone's jealous. We already had jealousy before, so there's a lot of jealousy going on. It could be the person who feels that you're being reckless and who's going through an ego death right now. They're very jealous, and they may become argumentative with you. And then we have the Emperor, stability or stabilizing influence coming into your life. And I feel that this is you. You're the Emperor now. You're working on stability and stabilizing yourself. You have influence, and right now you are coming into your life. That's very good. So maybe not the jealousy part, but it's good that you're coming into your life and someone loves you. Someone says, I love you. Let's find out what funeral is. What is funeral? Get one more. Oh, there's 3. Okay, so we're good. So on the bottom, we have 8 of Pentacles. So you could be focused on work right now, or you are focused on this situation. You could be doing paid work or looking for paid work, but you're very focused. You're focused on your craft at whatever you're doing right now. And someone's definitely focused on you in this situation. Okay, so we have the Ten of Swords. So, wow, with funeral. So there possibly could be a death or an ending of a situation or a relationship for someone, or maybe, something with the funeral in the future. But there's definitely an ending, and this one looks like it could be painful. So when it comes to a relationship or a situation, it could be painful for someone. And next we have the 8 of Cups. Yeah. So I'm feeling from funeral and with the 10 of Swords, which means, a very painful death or ending. With the 8 of Cups, you could be turning away. You could be walking away from a situation, knowing that nothing more can be done about this. So that very well could be this situation where the funeral is, where you're burying something that had ended with the 10 of Swords painfully, and you're moving on. And so that's what it means. You could be walking away from a situation. And then with the Queen of Cups, this wasn't in reverse. I just put it down. With the Queen of Cups, which represents a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, talks about a woman over 25. You're very soft and gentle and motherly, and you're very intuitive too. And so maybe this is the best thing for you, because we know with the oracles, it talked about releasing And so I feel that this is what you're doing. You're releasing something. You're walking away from something that's painful because it's now the end. It's, it's done, possibly. Take what resonates for you. But for some of you, yeah, you could be walking away from something. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on. Let's find out what's hidden. Heart's hidden secrets. What are the heart's hidden secrets in this situation? That's all one card turned over. Okay. Funny. Releasing. Letting go, moving on, walking away. That was turned over. I was looking for a card because I saw a card that was, wasn't like the rest of these. And it said releasing. Let's get more information here. So what are your heart's hidden secrets? Okay, let's get one more. Okay, on the bottom we have beauty. Someone feels that you are a beauty. You're charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. Someone thinks you are a beauty, but you're kind-hearted. So we have abandoned, left out, walking away, cold. We have bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. So someone thinks you're bluffing about something. We have soulmate, deep love, unity, connection. So there's someone you have a connection with. We have foundation, established family security. Okay, so let's take these one by one and clarify them. So what's abandoned, left out, walking away? Someone feels abandoned right now. Or that you're going to abandon them, or that you're going to walk away. We have judgment. Again, we have the high priestess, the spin, but I picture that was in reverse. Okay, one more. You have the page of swords. So someone is observing and spying on you. And on the bottom, we have the King of Swords. So someone who's head over heart, someone who is probably feeling cold or feeling that you are cold because you're abandoning them right now. Someone wants to know the truth about what's going on. So with the judgment, someone's hoping that you haven't judged them in a way that you decide that you are going to abandon the situation or walk away from it because they feel that you're being cold, and they're hoping to renew things with you. Or someone wants to renew something with you that maybe, you had in the past, but maybe they're coming back. It could be an ex, or it could be a new situation where things may not have went as planned, but someone wants to try again. And we have the high priestess. So you're aware of this. You know this. Someone's hoping that you don't know that they feel this way, that they feel that you're abandoning them. And also they feel that, you're, because the high priestess talks about intuition. They're hoping your intuition doesn't see what's going on about how they feel. Now, too, they could be walking away or maybe abandoning you. But in either case, they They feel like you are holding secrets and they don't want you to. They don't want you to hold those secrets. They want to know what's going on. Why you're abandoning them. Why are you making them feel left out? And they're watching you. They're watching everything you do with the Page of Swords. They're paying very close attention and they're observing you. When you think they're not watching, they're watching. We have a hawk here. So with their, hawk eyes, they can see, these birds can see far away, long distance. This person, maybe they're seeing something that they feel is going to happen in the future where that you're going to abandon them. So they got an eye on you, very focused, if you can see her face right there. Okay, next we have a mask, bluff, pretending. Someone feels that you're bluffing, that you're pretending about something, or that you're wearing a mask, or you're just exaggerating things, possibly. So let's see what that's about. What's bluff about? What is bluff about? We have Seven of Swords. We have the Prince of Wands. And we have the Five of Cups. And on the bottom, we have the Hierophant. So if you take a look at the Hierophant, there's people down with them. So this person looks like they're focused and they look like they could be spying. And that I see tarot cards in their hand, or it looks like a tarot card or something like that with a star. So someone could be consulting someone about you, giving a reading about you. Yeah. And, there's two men involved and there's two women. There's people they're connected with, but they're definitely focused on you. Now, this person who feels that you're bluffing or pretending or wearing a mask, they think you're being deceptive. They think you're being sneaky and you're hiding something with the Seven of Swords. Or they think you're being strategic, possibly with something. But they definitely feel you're bluffing and that you're wearing a mask. And this person also is curious about what's going on, what you're doing. What are your secrets? What are you hiding? They feel you're pretending. Yeah, they feel that you want to abandon them. But they think it's a bluff, but they feel you're pretending. And with the Five of Cups, they feel that if you are being deceptive, they want you to feel regret. They're hoping that you would feel regret for bluffing or making whatever decision you're going to make or pretending about something. Yeah, they want you to feel regret and they're watching. Yep, they're being watched. Okay, so the next one is soulmate. Soulmates. So what's soulmates? Deep love, unity, and connection. What is soulmates? Show me what soulmates are. Okay, we have the Five of Wands. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Nine of Wands. And on the bottom, we have the Six of Cups. So it looks like there's someone in your past or a past life that you had a relationship with. This person has a lot of memories, or maybe they've made memories recently with you. Yeah. This could be a soulmate of yours. Someone's jealous because they know that you are soulmates. Whoever feels abandoned, they feel that you're bluffing, that, you're wearing a mask and pretending that you're soulmates with someone, but they're very jealous about this. And they're wondering what you're going to decide. Someone feels that you could be indecisive. What is your decision going to be? Whatever decision you make, it's going to probably be at night, perhaps under a moon. But that's what you're doing. You're trying to make a decision. And someone's wondering. They're very jealous. They feel that they have competition, that you're going to make a decision. With the Nine of Wands, they are they're not going to give up, whoever this is. They're not going to give up. Even though they feel bruised by this, they feel wounded by this situation. And they're just really wondering what your decision is going to be. Because they feel that you are their soulmate too. And they just think you're bluffing about something. Okay, let's find out what a foundation is. Established family security. So someone feels that you have a foundation with them, or someone wants a foundation with you. They want to establish something with you. Maybe a family or some type of security. They want the foundation that perhaps in a relationship or in a family situation, they want that foundation to be secure. Okay, we have 5 of Swords. We have the Magician. We have the King of Cups. And on the bottom, you have the 8 of Cups. So, yeah, so someone's sad. Someone's sad. They're really concerned and worried that you could be walking away and leaving them behind. So that person is sitting on the stone there with all those cups. They look really sad and defeated, don't they? They look like they're abandoned. That's how they feel. Yeah, this person feels with the 5 of Swords, talks about conflict. This person feels trapped in conflict right now. Maybe you feel trapped in conflict about a foundation or a situation. Definitely in their head though. And then we have the Magician. So you are manifesting. You're using the tools to gain what you've been working on and looking forward to. You're manifesting right now. Maybe you're trying to manifest a decision about something. But someone is definitely feeling that you're willing to cause conflict to manifest what you want, which is love, with the King of Cups. Yeah, someone feels you're willing to cause conflict, you're abandoning them, but they think you're bluffing still. You know, they know that you have secrets. They want you to expose the secrets. I'm wondering if you're going to renew something with them, or maybe you're going to have a renewed beginning with someone else. They're watching you. They're paying very, very close attention. I can't stress that enough. They hope that you feel regret from this or wounding them, but they're not going to give up. But they are very jealous. We have jealousy 3 times and feel competitive about this situation. Now, too, with conflict, they could be manifesting conflict because they want to break up whatever you're trying to establish or whatever type of security you're trying to have due to someone being in love with you or you being in love with someone else. Okay. So let's go ahead and wrap these up. And that was the Heart's Hidden Secrets. Next, we're going to be looking at the Twin Flames Oracle and Faded Love Oracle and the Neon Flames. Okay. What is going on? Seems like a lot. Someone's really feeling that you're going to leave them, that they're abandoned. But I think they think you're bluffing about something. We have secrets. We have friends first. We have the one. We have electric touch. Okay. And on the bottom, we have a lasting love. Someone wants to marry you or someone wants a lasting love with you. Okay, so let's take each of these at a time. Well, let's hold off. We'll get some tarot with that. But let's get some more. Okay, let's get Fated Love. So, what can Fated Love tell us about secrets? What can Fated Love tell us about secrets? Oh, ours not go there. We have the key to their heart, patience, understanding, and unconditional love. Unlock the door. Okay, so if you want the key to their heart, you need patience, understanding, and unconditional love to unlock the door. That's one secret. What other secrets are there? Divinely protected. No matter what happens, this love is shielded by divine love. Okay. If that was a secret, it's not anymore. We have divine timing. Patience is required. So a lot of patience is required in this situation on your part or your person's part. And if there's a third party, the universe is aligning everything for you. So things are being aligned. That's the secret. Now you know. What's friends first? What is friends first? We have true love's kiss, a love so pure, it heals wounds and awakens magic within. See that? I'm trying to get it focused. I don't know. Okay. So if someone wants to be friends first, did you two have your first true love's kiss? You have love's reflection. Your partner mirrors your soul's deepest desires and fears. So your person is reflecting off you. They want to be friends first. And next we have magical synchronicities. The universe is showing you signs. Pay attention to the messages. So pay attention to the messages. Next, we have the one. Someone feels that you are the one. Or maybe you feel that they are. One more. Okay, so we have love's alchemy. The connection is transforming both of you in beautiful ways. So with the one, this love's alchemy or this connection is transforming both of you in beautiful ways. Surrender and flow. Let go of control. Love flows when you trust the universe. And next we have unbreakable bond. No matter what challenges arise, this connection cannot be broken. Okay, so what's electric touch? You have electric touch. We have divine feminine power. The feminine energy is embracing her worth, radiating love. That's beautiful. So, divine feminine, with this electric touch, your power, your feminine energy is embracing your worth and it radiates love. We have trust the signs. Repeating numbers, songs, and synchronicities confirm your connection. So pay attention to the signs and trust them. When you see repeating numbers, 333, 222, 1111, 444, 888, or you hear the same songs over again, and This is showing that the synchronicities confirm your connection. We have sacred bond. This connection is blessed by the divine. Honor and cherish it. Wow. On the bottom, we have unspoken words. There's something they want to say. Listen beyond silence. Okay, awesome. Okay. Now, let's look at the neon flames here, Oracle. So these are the twin flames in Casual Connections Oracle deck. Okay, we have projection. We have retaliation. Journal. And we have escapade. On the bottom, we have interview. So someone wants to talk to you. They want to have a conversation. They want to get on the same page with you. Someone wants to get on the same page with you. Okay, so let's get some tarot. So let's find out. Well, first, let's take a look at these. So with projection, now this is talking about, projected. This is talking about future events. This could be days away, maybe weeks away, or months away. So whatever's going to happen is projected in the future, possibly. And then we have retaliation. Ooh, someone wants to retaliate against you. They're hiding, cloaking what they're doing. Someone wants to punish you. Somebody wants payback towards you or for you. Someone wants revenge. So be careful. And then we have journey. Journal. Writing, diary, keeping notes. So are you writing in a journal and keeping a diary or keeping notes? Maybe you should keep note about what's going on with this person who wants to retaliate. Now, the retaliation could be in the future. It could be days or weeks or even months away, but that's what they're doing. So take note. Remember, pay attention to the signs. And then we have escapade, vacation, hideaway, adventure. So maybe you're going to be taking a vacation or a hideaway or maybe some type of adventure you could be getting into. Let's go ahead and clarify these. Okay, we have Queen of Wands. We have the Fool. And we have the King of Cups. On the bottom, we have Three of Swords. So, okay, so someone's heartbroken right now. Someone's feeling a lot of pain. You may not know this, but they are feeling pain right now. Someone's heartbroken. And they also could be feeling jealousy. So this is 4 times that jealousy was mentioned. So someone's very jealous of this situation you're involved in with you or possibly a third party. Now we have the Queen of Wands. You're looking mighty attractive. Someone finds you very attractive. And so you're very independent. You know what you want and you go after what you want. People just probably stare at you. They find you very attractive and very beautiful. Queen of Wands. And next we have the Fool. So it looks like you're about to take a leap of faith in something. Now this says projected, so maybe there's something you're working on, something you intend to do. Maybe you're going to take this leap of faith in the future, or perhaps in days or weeks or in months from now. And also, you feel that there's possibly a new beginning, like a new journey for you, and something you've never done or experienced before. So with the Queen of Wands, you have the confidence to carry this out. And then we have the King of Cups. So someone loves you. Someone has a lot of emotions for you. Yeah, someone who's very handsome or very beautiful. You really feel attracted to this person, and this person feels the same way for you. Especially, you're the Queen of Wands, but someone definitely is in their emotions, in their feelings about you. Okay, let's move on to retaliation. So tell us, Spirit, what is retaliation? What is retaliation? Okay, so we have the Five of Pentacles. All right. Okay, my cards are upside down. So this came out first upside down. So we have the High Priestess. Okay. And we have the Eight of Cups. So yeah, so you're definitely, with the Eight of Cups, you're definitely on the road of leaving or just walking out. With the Five of Pentacles, someone who wants to retaliate against you, who wants to punish you or pay you back for revenge, is because they feel like you left them out in the cold, that you just deserted them, you just like dumped them, like you didn't want them or something. Yeah, so someone feels with the Five of Pentacles left out, or just like you're shutting them out their life. And then we have the High Priestess. So we know what the High Priestess is about: being mysterious, being very intuitive, highly intuitive, and just knowing things. And this person knows this about you. And also with the High Priestess, yeah, you have the mystery, but there also are secrets, things that you know, and you just know these things. And this person wants to retaliate. This person doesn't want you to use your intuition. They don't want you to know about anything or know what they intend to do to get their revenge. And excuse me, let me just take a swallow here. Water. And so you're walking away from this situation. Yeah, you're walking away. So they just feel like you're leaving them out in the cold. They don't like it. They really dislike the fact that you have this high intuition. And the fact that you're walking away makes them even more angry. Yeah, it makes them want to punish you. And they probably feel that you're going to someone else, someone who loves you or cares about you, that you're taking a leap of faith. Whether they think you are intuitive or not. And being with as far as the Queen of Wands, looking sexy and attractive too, and leaving them out in the cold, oh boy. Or just leaving them behind makes them feel even more angry. Okay, what do we have here? Okay. So we have the World under Journal. And we have the Six of Wands. Yeah, so you're moving on to calm the water. You're tired of the bumping heads and the disagreements and just a bunch of stuff happening. And so you want to go where things are calmer, where you can feel calm and be at peace, right? Okay, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so on the bottom we have Six of Wands. So yeah, someone sees you getting a victory. You could be journaling about the things you're doing, writing, you might have a diary, and you're keeping notes. So continue with the keeping notes, and take note of the signs and the symbolism, like the numbers and all that, and just the synchronicities. Pay attention to that. With the World, you're at a completion with something. You feel like you've completed something, and you want to start something new. Now, you could be online. Maybe you journal about being online. with the World card. But whatever the case, you're moving on. Yeah, with the Knight of Pentacles, because you're very independent, with the Knight of Pentacles, self-sufficient. You do things on your own. You're probably very successful, and you're journaling about your success, and that's pretty good. Okay. Okay, let's find out what Escapade is about. What's Escapade about? Escapade. So we have the Page of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. We have the King of Swords. Oh boy. And then the Moon. Okay, so someone with the Moon is something in secret. Someone's secretly observing you with the Page of Swords. Yeah, someone's secretly watching you. They're observing you, they're watching you while you're on your escapades or vacation or your little getaways or your adventures. Someone's paying very, very close attention to you. And then with the Two of Swords, they're wondering what you're deciding to do, what your decision is going to be about something. If you go away, will you come back? Then we have the King of Swords. So yeah, so someone is not happy. They're not happy about your decisions. They're not happy about what they're seeing or what they're observing about you. And on the bottom, we have the Moon. So yeah, so they feel like you're doing things in secret. You're very mysterious to them, and they're just really concerned about what's going on with you. All right, so let's find out what the unspoken messages are. Let's find out what the unspoken messages are. There. What are the unspoken messages? We have, can't stop looking at your pictures. You are so beautiful to me. Yeah, right over where the Queen of Wands is. Yes, you are very beautiful and attractive. Next, we both had others or other things going on. So you might have had other things going on in your life, And then next we have, I still have strong feelings for you. So someone still has strong feelings for you. And what about retaliation? What's retaliation? Broken trust. Someone may want to retaliate because they feel you have broken trust. I want you. Yeah, so they want to retaliate because they want you, but maybe you don't want them or want them anymore, or just decided you want to move on. Next, we have, damn, we were such a perfect match. Yeah, so they felt you two were a perfect match, and you're moving on or walking away from this, possibly, maybe now in the future. We do have projected, so it can be, as it says, in the future, in days, weeks, or months. So someone's concerned that, you're walking away. They thought you were a perfect match together. Okay. We have with journal, trying to move on with my life. So I feel this is you. You're trying to move on with your life. You're journaling about it. We have the Six of Swords, moving to calm waters. Financial factors affecting our connection. So you have the Nine of Pentacles. So you're doing well. You are the one that is the breadwinner, I guess you can say, with the Nine of Pentacles, because you're doing your own thing. No one's taking care of you. You're taking care of yourself. So you're self-sufficient. Then we have Netflix and chill. It's not the same without you. So someone thinks about you. They wish they could be with you, so they can Netflix and chill with you. But you're not doing that anymore. So let's look at Escapade. What's that about? Let's shuffle a little bit more. What's Escapades? We both fucked up our connection. Two wrongs don't make a right. So someone feels that you both fucked up your connection. So now that maybe they did something and they feel like you're trying to get even or something like that. And so they feel that two wrongs don't make a right. Maybe with escapades, you doing your thing and they did their thing. And then we have distance played a factor. Now with someone, distance played a factor in you two, maybe the connection not getting together or things not working out. Then we have, you have my heart forever. So someone feels you have their heart forever. And on the bottom we have, I miss the times we shared. So someone missed the times that they shared with you. Okay, so let's take a look at some signs over here. see what we get. Now, just because you don't see your sign doesn't mean that this doesn't apply to you, okay? All right, so let's see what signs we have here. We have fire, so it could be a fire sign. That's Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. We have Aquarius. We have the moon, which could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. We have Pisces. We have Scorpio. We have Gemini. We have Cancer. A lot of water sign here. Water signs. We have Libra. So 2 air signs. And on the bottom we have Aries. And so we have a fire sign. And like I said, so if I didn't call out your sign, doesn't mean that this doesn't apply to you. So my beautiful goddesses, I hope that you enjoyed this reading, and I hope it was able to confirm or help you to use your intuition to guide you to make the best choices and decisions for you. So until next time, my beautiful goddesses, continue to rise. See you soon.